mission completed. Salute when you see me. I got the heart of a god and a genie. I want you to love me, I want you to need me. When I this face is Fiji. I gotta get back to the hood. I remember when I was the needy. Clean me up, squeaky. She fell in love deeply.
The NFL on EA Sports brings us to the banks of the Ohio River and Paul Brown Stadium in Cincinnati. This crowd loves their orange and black. The scene just a short time ago, they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room. We're ready for football as the Bengals get set to do battle with the San Francisco 49ers. Super Bowl opponents twice in the 80s, and they're back at it here. The Bengals and Niners are underway. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line.
Here we go.
From the gun, a run with Mostert. A little juke, and he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. They fake the give. Now Garoppolo looks to throw. That's complete. It's Brandon Ayuk. That catch good for... Only a couple.
Complete to Brandon Ayuk. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 38-yard line.
On 2nd down, Mostert. Just a couple on the ground there. That's going to bring up 3rd and about 6. Now Lance. This to the outside, it's Sermon. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. He'll get a dozen there, and it's a first down, 49ers. Throwing now is Lance. He rifles one that's intercepted. Chidobe with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Time will tell if that's an interception that rattles the rookie here. First drive on the road.
And you know the discussion going into the game? Centered on, okay, let's get out nice and easy. Take care of the football. We're on the road. You're a youngster. Let's not make mistakes early. But now the conversation will shift to, okay, put it behind you. Move on. Long way to go in this one.
First down. Here's Burrow. And he goes down. It's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line. Pass rusher extraordinaire, D Ford that time, getting the sack. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Another try after the first down sack. Burrow got a man open. It's Chase. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
That looked like a pretty good route combination there because you've got to find a way to clear the guy running the drag, because when you do, you just put the ball on him and then let him run.
Yeah, he's got some space. From the gun on 3rd down is Burrow. Big hold of the... And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time. Wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
57's Mike. Mike 57. Me and you all day. All day. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. Check 37. Check 37.
Throwing now, Burrow on first down. Flushed out right. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
I have to give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
They work again from the 38 on second and 10. Burrow looking to pass. Hooking up here with Trent Taylor. Room here to run. And down to the 20. Excellent execution, and now they're set up nicely.
Are they ever? Red zone? I wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after a big play like that, a lot of teams like to use the momentum to launch another one.
So a big play as it gets them all the way down to the 20 now for first and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Trying to get it to Chase, but it's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Jarquiski Tart, and he returns it here to his own 18-yard line. Well, a shaky start for both quarterbacks now. We had the interception on the opening drive, and now they throw it right back to him.
So does that mean we're really kind of starting from the beginning, Brandon, right? Both of them have done it, so we kind of start from scratch. Looks to me like both of these defenses have done their homework, and they're executing quite well.
And he's got room. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 49 yards rushing for him now in just his first 3 carries. And they fake the handoff. Now Lance. Flush to his right. And he's going to lose a yard or 2. Taken down behind the line. Sam Hubbard making his presence felt in the backfield. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Second and 11 now. From the gun, it's Lance. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. Now he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes, your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a first and 10 at the 37-yard line. Lance, a handoff here to Mostert. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 17-yard line. Lance finding Ayuk there for a Niner first. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Able to get there and pick it. Past the 10 to the 11-yard line, and that's where the return stops. Second interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question, because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on it. His teammates are going to check on it, because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. Javon Kinlaw breaking through to get him to the ground. It's a loss of 7.
12, 12, 12. 36, 36. 11, 11, 11. He's coming, double up. 11, 11.
Throwing on second and long. Burrow, he'll buy some time right, and this is incomplete.
They've given him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big third down coming up, He's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
Mike's by four, Mike's by four, Mike's by four. Check 99, check 99. Hey, switch gears, switch gears.
11 MT, 11 MT. 11 MT, 11 MT.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down. Here's Kevin Huber now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. And he's able to get it out quickly, and this is not a bad kick here. This returnable for Ayuk. A nice return that time, gets 12 yards back. And the Niners set up well. They take over 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. 66 yards rushing for him now to this point. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Here's Lance to throw it. Getting this out to the flat, Mostert. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. 7 yards there and a 1st down. On 1st and 10, here's Lance. This one caught by Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. George Kittle, 33 yards, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Robbie Gould on for the extra point. And the 49ers grab a 7-0 lead. Here is Wishnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. Brandon Wilson now from his end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And it's been a rocky start for them thus far. They had the turnover and then the punt on those first 2 drives.
So there is optimism because they've improved, right? Turnover, you just noted it.
Punt's better than the turnover.
The punt is better on the second one. Now they're hoping to turn into 1st downs and hopefully points.
To the 40 and no further. The broken tackle, but then the hole closed quickly. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 12 yards that time, and a Cincinnati 1st down. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. This pass complete to Higgins. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime.
Here we go. Right 80. Legs up. 11 Thomas.
54 is Mike, 54 is Mike. Check, watch 54, watch 54.
11 Thomas.
Tighten up.
12. 11.
From the 41, Burrow rolling to his right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
And he is going to have a Bengals 1st down, and he was able to get it by plenty. A gain of 8 on 3rd and 3. Throwing again, it's Burrow. Escaping the pressure right. He will find his man Chase complete. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7.
That's a big league job there of getting out of the pocket, not panicking, and just buying himself some time. Then he made a good, accurate throw to set up first and goal.
A chance now to get even before the break as they come up first and goal.
Right there, 54, right there, 54 Mike. Let him know, let him know. Let him know, let him know.
11 MT, tight. 11 MT, tight.
Now it's Burrow. That's to Chase. He's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Jamar Chase as the first half is winding down. And the Bengals are on the board here in the final seconds of the first half. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And we are tied here in the second quarter. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And we'll see what they opt to do with just 14 seconds remaining until intermission. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Von Bell. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Through 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's a guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
McPherson's kick is good. And that will do it for this first half. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Bengals set to receive. They have the lead and the football to begin quarter number 3. Brandon Wilson now from his end zone. And he returns this to the 22. The Bengals drive about to get going. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation and pick up those pass rushers, because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
He'll go right back to Chase. That's caught again. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. A handoff to Mixon. And he gets it down to the 32. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now Joe Mixon. And he will cross the 30 down to the 29-yard line. A gain of 3, second down.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
From the 29, Burrow. They'll roll him out right. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. Third and 2, now Burrow. And that nearly the pick that they needed. He couldn't pull it in, though, and it's 4th down.
I know ultimately that feels like a good defensive play, but I know it's really not. They had a chance to keep points off the board. Now they have a chance to kick a field goal by missing that shot.
Yeah, especially at this spot in the field. He's got to be upset he couldn't come up with that INT. 4th down. Here's Joe Burrow. And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football. The Bengals try it, but it doesn't work out. And the 49ers are going to get the football back. They'll start on the ground with Mostert. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Working from the gun, Lance. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. And all the way down to the 29. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. Trey Hendrickson able to get him for a loss of about 3. They run out of the shotgun with Mostert. 3rd down, now even tougher. 3rd and 13 after that loss of a yard.
I think it might be time to move to a different section of the playbook there, because back-to-back runs, both for loss. Now they have 3rd and long coming up.
On 3rd and long, it's Lance. The tight end Kittle has it on the left side. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the 1st. They get only 4 that time, as that leads us to a 4th down. The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10. And they'll go for it. Lance. And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out, and the Bengals will get the football back. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go-around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach, because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field, and he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board. So let's see if it changes a little bit from the same spot again.
Yeah, we'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot. Is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30.
Mike 54. Mike 54.
11 MT. 11 MT.
It's just me and you. It's just me and you.
He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that, because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
Check 43. Check 31. Check 31.
Burrow will throw. Sliding out of the pocket. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down.
I like his thought process and his ability to move and get downfield. But what I didn't like was the final decision, to go out of bounds. They want to keep the clock moving. Instead, they give the defense an extra timeout.
The throw over the middle taken in. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. He has a first down, and that catch will also put him over 100 yards receiving now on the afternoon. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Jarquiski Tart. A critical error there in a tight game of the fourth.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the fourth quarter. Turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the fourth quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Here's Lance. That's complete to Mostert out of the backfield. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 24 yards to gain there. Another first down as well. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 down at the 33. They hand it off to Mostert. It was Mike Hilton up to make the tackle.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run. Got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw it through 3 quarters. No reason to lighten up now. 2nd and 5. Shotgun now for Lance. Forced out to his left. And he'll just get rid of it. Right now, the story of this game continuing to be the defenses, because the offenses, they're finding it difficult to establish any rhythm whatsoever.
I like how you come to us in praise of defense, Brandon, because that's exactly right. That was an incompletion force there, but we've seen it throughout this game. Both of these defense coordinators, they're a step ahead of their offensive counterparts.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. The Niners passing game in sync now. They've got another first down.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Back to the running game with Mostert. And here he'll get it down to the 7. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
But that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That was a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his home. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. 4th down now, and defensively, Charles, you know.
At this point, he just need to go for the field goal.
And you know that they're feeling the momentum
Wow.
right now, but they have to be very careful not to get over-exuberant, overexcited, and blow an assignment and give up the big first down.
Lance and company going on 4th down.
Dummy. He's a dummy.
And they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time.
He could have tied the look at that, bro. It's not. That's your fault.